Hey guys, welcome back to Games Mods. So we're back with the Harrier. We're gonna attempt to put this guy in, the bearing pull down, and I'm gonna put the one less stronger spring in it because the stronger spring is nice when you have the longest barrel, which I have now ordered. I've ordered a metal scar muzzle. I think I ordered the red one with the orange tip on it and the longest barrel. So until then, I'm going to put in the little bit less stronger spring into here just because. But I wanted to put this in because I looked and there's no real videos. There's a few pictures on Worker's site for this to show you kind of where to put it in. And basically it goes in right here above the Picatinny rail. So we don't have to take the whole blaster apart, which is very nice. I already took off the top rail, as you can see. I think all we have to take apart is this. And I want to see if we can just not have to undo everything. I wonder if I can just pull it out, switch it out, and then slide it back in. Hopefully that's the case. So I'm going to use the hex key that came with it in the stock. Just to undo these two. These are the two tear down things right here. So it should come apart once these are loose. And there we go, second one's out. So it did pop a little bit open. Not too bad with a strong spring in there, but we're just gonna pull this apart, I believe. Let's see here. It's not primed, right? No. Should just come apart. Maybe I have to take this out. Yeah. So if you have a mag in there, you gotta take it out first. So there's that. Now, let's see here. We don't really need this piece for this. So yeah, we will have to take this apart, but it's not that many hex screws. It's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Picatinny rail, you can leave that on there. You don't need to undo that. The grip, you can leave that on there because it's on the slide in the groove there. So let's undo these 4 next. Oh. So when you undo those 4, probably before you undo those 4, you're going to take off the bottom Picatinny because that's holding them in as well. And that has 2 of the same size screws. There we go. I'm going to leave that just like that. And this hopefully should come apart. Let's see. Feels like it's still stuck and I can't tell why. I'm going to go ahead and what if I have to undo this? The barrel shouldn't need to though. Oh. We have to take them all the way out. Because it's kind of hard to tell how long these actually are. And they gotta be pretty long to go all the way through both shells though. Oh yeah, they're pretty long. So I'm just gonna take them all the way out because they're just gonna sit in there and prevent me from opening the barrel section here. Let's see here. I would suggest maybe a flat head. I mean, I'm using my finger right now, but just to get underneath the head of the screw here to get out. There we go, it's 2. Three. And these screws, they look almost the same length as the 2 teardown ones, but I think they're a little bit shorter. So, like this one is from here. This is the teardown one. So a little bit smaller. That's how you can tell. Now it should come apart, hopefully. Yeah, just like that. So, now that we're inside, let's see here. I believe it's inside here that we need to replace. Inside this thing. I don't know what this is. But that's where they said it was. So, I believe we're going to take the same hex key. It looks like the same to there. I'm actually going to take this barrel off for now. Just so it's not in the way, because I have a feeling it might be. Put that right back in there so I don't lose that. Just like so. And then this will actually come out the whole shell. I'll probably just leave it in there though, just for sakes. Let's see, then we take this apart here. Ooh, that's tough. Put those right there so I know where they are. And hopefully, if done right, there's probably 2 more on the other side in there. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. So make sure you take all 4 out, like so. Oh, it's on there a little bit. And once those are out, I believe the bar will become loose around this front loading spring. And that's the guy that you're going to replace, that white guy there. So you can take this off the front end. Take that off the front end. And take that off the front end. And now we're ready to put this guy on. So I'm going to leave that down right there. I may have to look again to make sure I'm doing it right. But I'm pretty sure I'm doing it right. So there it is. You know, it looks kind of like a crosshair in a ways. I need to make sure which way the bearings go. Last time I looked at it was last night, so I might have to look real quick. Put that over here, those here, put these down. There should be, I believe, 8. Oh, don't come back here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. And I believe that's 1 for each side. So there's plastic ones in there now, which I think we have to knock out. Those are pinned in, and then we replace them with these guys. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let me get my puncher here. Let's see which one. Probably this one. We'll try that one first. Right, yeah. Just gonna use my little tack hammer here. Just go real easy. I'm gonna do 2 at once since it's on the same side. It's coming out a little bit. I need something stronger though. I wonder if this one will reach. Yeah. I don't usually like dealing with pins, but hopefully this is easy enough. That one needs to come out a little bit more. I'll probably put that in there. That actually might be better. There's a real tiny screwdriver. Oh yeah, that's much better. So get yourself a tiny screwdriver. So that should come out like that. I'm gonna get some pliers here. There's 1 pin. There's 1 spacer. I guess that's what we're calling it. Another one. And another plastic spacer. So there's 2 of 8. I'm gonna go for 2 more right here. A little bit more on that one. There we go. Another pin. And another pin. And 2 more plastic spacers. Should come out. So now we're down to 4. And you just keep going around until you get the others out. Let's see, let me make sure where they are. There we go. There's another spacer. And another spacer. We got 2 more. And they're right here. Alright. There's another one. And there's one last one in there. He's being stubborn. There we go, number 8. So now that you have all those out, basically you have to reverse the process, but with the metal ones. So I'm gonna put one in here, and it's just like so, like that. Oh, this might be a little bit harder. You're just gonna put it in. You're gonna have to line up with the hole that it's going towards. You're gonna put a pin in at the same time. And hopefully I've done right. Might need to finesse it just a little bit. Ooh. Very difficult. I should probably do this with a magnet, but I don't know what that is at the moment. So it's in there just a little bit, but it is holding it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one on the same level. So since that one's there, I'm gonna put this one in right next. Put another pin in right there. Until it's holding that one. There we go, that one's in. Now that those two are in, I'm going to come in and just use probably this guy because I need to whack it all the way through, so to say. Just gonna push it in a little bit. Now it's in. Maybe a little bit more, just to even it out. But that's just my OCD. Yeah. So you got two in, and then you just do everything the same for the others. All right, and I got all of them in now. So 4 on that side and 4 on that side. So once you get that done, you can start your reassembly. So basically, if I remember correctly, this is gonna go onto there. This is gonna go onto there. And this is gonna go onto, no. This is gonna go onto there. All right. Now, we're going to put in the 2 screws on this side and the same as the other side. When you're putting in these guys, just make sure that it's lined up, of course. Like so. And once you get one lined up, it should be pretty easy to line up the rest. Alright, flip it over, do it to the other side. Make sure those are pretty tight because you do not want this coming loose because it is attached to the return spring of the priming bar. Something's wrong with this one, and I don't know what it is. Let's see here. No, nothing wrong with it. It was trying to go in crooked. There we go. All right. Now we're right as rain again. I'm gonna put that, make sure this lines up in here, like so. That's gonna go back just like that, I believe. And as the kids say, we should be Gucci. Yes, I use that term, and I already feel sorry for using it. So this should go back down. Yeah, that's where that goes. There we go. Closes up just like so, and then we can start putting everything together. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put in the these four, which are that one, that one, that one, and that one. Just gonna tighten those, and we'll put the bottom rail on. All right, I'm gonna go to the bottom here. Put this guy back on, like so. Is it that way? Oh God, which way is it? No, not that way. So the slope side goes towards the inside of the blaster. All right, that's on there. So that part's done. So that's probably the hardest part. The next part is we're just gonna be switching out the spring, which should just pop out of here. There we go. So I'm gonna take the stronger spring out, and we're gonna put in the second stronger spring in, not the stock one, the one that came in this little cellophane bag, along with the blaster. We'll put that right back in there, like so. Usually just jiggle it around and it'll be fine. That's gonna go right back in. That's all we had to do on the inside right now. Oh. I'm gonna hold that closed while I put the two locking pins in here. So once they're in enough, you should be able to let go and then tighten them. Which is pretty nice, I do appreciate that. Because if you're trying to hold two sides in at the same time and trying to screw it together, it can be a little difficult. And I do need to sand it up. Whoop. Yeah, might have to sand it up just to put a little bit of pressure on the front end. Not too much. Just enough to hold it because it kept slipping when I had it on the table there. Whoop. All right, so now everything's done. All I have to do is put on the top rail. I'll do that by myself. Don't worry about that. So we put the we put the bearing, what's it called? A slide? Something, I don't know. You know what it's called. I'll put it up here. and we put in the lower FPS spring than the highest one, basically in the middle spring. So let's see what it feels like. Ooh. It does feel a lot better, very smooth. And I can, let me see, I can almost pull it back with my pinky. Almost. Just one finger. Yeah. And I'm gonna guess that's about 110, 120 FPS. So very, very, very nice. So that's how you put that piece in. I'm gonna go ahead and reassemble. In the next video you see, I'll have my fancy stock on it probably. I'll be putting this guy on. Not sure which way it goes, but I'm gonna be putting this guy on with the fancy stock, with the longer barrel, with the scar muzzle, and I think it'll look very fresh once it's done. Might put a light on it, I don't know, we'll see. But other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video. Let me know what you think down below. Also, I think we're at 1,171 subscribers, and it's the second week of February. So we still need about 828 more people to sub by the end of March, and I will be giving 2 of these away. So get to sharing, get to liking, get to following, all that stuff that YouTube makes you do to boost up the channel. And I will give 2 of these away in April. So until then, please like, follow, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.